Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever.
Come on.
And their dwelling place.
This is talking about the so-called white man. Wherever he went, he said his dwelling place is what?
And their dwelling places to all generations. They called their lands after their own name.
White people turned the land after their name. That's why it's called Egypt. The land was once called Mizraim. Egypt is a Greek name.
Right.
That means bondage, place of slavery. They changed the name. Your last name was Israel. Now it was changed to Jenkins, Johnson. Williamson, son of William. Johnson, son of Mr. John. You understand? Anderson, son of Mr. Anderson.
Bring it out.
That's why you have the names. All of this happened to so-called black people for breaking God's commandments.
That's right.
Appreciate your service, Lord. If anybody else want to come hear the word of God, step on up. You are the Israelites, God's chosen people.
That's right.
Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Read what you got.
The book of Proverbs chapter 11 and verse 4.
Come on.
Riches profit not in the day of wrath.
All right, when God comes, just because you don't get money, it's not going to help you deal with the tribulation to come. But we've been taught to believe in this capitalistic mindset, because that's what we've been raised in, capitalism. We've been raised in this mindset that money solves and cures all our problems. Read.
But righteousness.
But what?
But righteousness.
I read to you earlier. Righteousness is keeping the commandments. Read.
Deliverance from debt.
That's what saved you, not your money. Not giving a pastor money. You gotta keep the commandments of God.
That's right.
You gotta remember the Sabbath day, keep it holy. See what we got on our shirt? We got a thing called fringes. That was never taught to me in Christian church on Sunday.
Bring it out.
Never. You know what I found out about this? 7 years ago.
Bring it out.
Somebody said, man, you gotta put that on your first. Let's get that.
Yes,
read it for my brother.
Yes, sir.
You know what I want? You know what I want?
Yes, sir.
So why we're gonna read fringes. To us, the brothers who've been doing this for a while, it sounds simple. But to people who've never heard it before, it's like, wow, this is a new thing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to show you the significance of why we wear this. Read what you got.
The book of Numbers, chapter the book of Numbers,
Old Testament,
chapter 15 and verse 37.
Come on.
And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, speak unto the children of Israel.
Of who?
Of Israel.
Of everybody.
Of Israel.
Who are you speaking to? Mr. Long. There you go. Read.
And bid them that they make them fringes.
What?
Fringes.
Come on.
In the borders of their garments.
For how long?
Throughout their generations.
Guess what? Read that part again.
Speak unto the children of Israel. And bid them that they make them fringes.
Come on.
In the borders of their garments.
For how long?
Throughout their generations.
What does that mean, Mr. Lawrence?
That means all times, right?
That's right. That's right. So did it ever stop?
Well, no.
No, because we still generating.
All right.
You get what I'm saying? You see that? We're not taught that in the Christian church. You know why we're not taught that? I say, remember, it's doing for money. What that is that's a cultural shift now.
Right.
Like now you telling people to do something they ain't never did their whole life. Mom ain't never told them to do that. Granny ain't never said put no fringes on.
Bring it out.
So now they're gonna be boring. Huh? That's right. Read on.
And that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue.
Now question. You know about Jesus Christ, correct? All right, what do you look like?
Well, I always thought he was white, blue eyes.
Okay.
You know. And the Bible says eyes was red, feet like brass.
Okay.
You know, hair like wool.
Okay.
You know.
So wait a minute. If you were shown
right,
No, Mr. Lawrence, I love your question. I like the conversation because this conversation is going to help a lot of our people.
Right.
That's right hearing it. You see this right here? This is what we was taught, correct?
That's exactly.
All right. But according to the Bible, you said he looked different though, right? Would you say he looked more like this? Would you want to hear?
I would love to hear.
Read.
The book of Revelation chapter 1 and verse 1.
Read.
The revelation of Jesus Christ.
The revealing of Jesus Christ. Read.
Which God gave unto him to show unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass.
All right, this is called prophecy. You know John the Revelator, right? John walked with Christ. This is 60 years later. He was in a jail on an island of a place called Patmos. All right, so what happened is while he was in jail, he saw a vision of Christ, which is his wife. Remember, he walked with him for a long time.
So the vision of Christ, was that in Revelation?
Yeah, he's talking about, he's seen him. Now he's seen him again. Christ showed himself to him again in this vision. And I'm going to show you that Christ showed it to him. I want you to read verse 13.
Verse 13.
Watch it.
And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks.
Stop. What's the 7 candlesticks?
That's why I'm not trying to, I don't know. That's why I'm trying to find.
The 7 candlesticks is called a menorah. A menorah is this right here. This is an example of a menorah that's behind him on this picture.
Bring it out.
All right. Do you see a menorah here? All right. So he don't have a menorah. But he does. He said, in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, read.
One like unto the Son of Man.
Come on.
Clothed with a garment down to the foot.
Now I'm going to tell you, I don't want you to sleep on this 7 candlesticks here. This represents the 7 angels that go to and fro on the earth. So when you see these fires, that represents the 7 spirits. I done gave you a little nugget just now, all right? Some of you to dwell on. Read on.
And girt about the paps with a golden girdle.
So Jesus Christ, not only does he have woolly hair that's white, he has it looks like you ever seen Hulk Hogan with the championship belt on? Or you ever seen a boxer when he went to belt his belt so big, he had to throw it over his shoulder and walk with it? It'd be gold, right? Guess what? Christ had this around his waist. He didn't walk around with a toga and Rome, the white toga. No, he had the gold championship belt.
Tabernacles, the glorious 7-day feast of the Lord. It's always a good time to be around righteous family and friends. But let's face it, some of y'all crazy as hell.
All my fellas. 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 Let's go.
They don't know the same thing you don't know. Why should they know? What's your nationality?
Don't ask me that.
And it's not to embarrass you, sister. What's your name, sister?
Olivia.
Olivia, nice to meet you, Miss
Nice to
Olivia.
meet you.
What's your name, sister? What? Drip? Dream?
No, Dream.
Dream? Nice to meet you, Miss Dream. Dream, I'm here for you, yo. All right, so what I want y'all to understand is this. Mr. Lawrence, these 2 sisters, myself, none of us knew our nationality was we was Israelites. We were taught in the school system of America, all school systems, that we are black or Negro. Do you believe in God? Do you believe in God? Now, is black or Negro in the Bible? Never read it, huh?
No, I ain't read it.
You see what I'm saying? But you've read different nations. You read like Hittites, Girgashites, Amorites, Moabites. You done heard all the ites, but you ain't never heard Negro, black, or I'm black. Y'all smart. Y'all go to college? Okay, well, you went to all right, in school, when you was looking at a map, is there a land called black? No, right?
Nope.
What about African American? Is there a land called African American?
Well, what do we get?
Where do we get these names? Beautiful question, Psalm 49, verse 11. They feel that America is much more fun. I like it here in New Orleans. I'm here to shake and fast and watch myself. Nobody want to know that black people don't know they're the Israelites. And they won't fight us when we tell them they're the real Jews. Hey, my brother, you're the real Jews, bro. The Jews are black.
That's right.
Look, see? Look at that. Read what you got.
Psalm chapter 49 and verse 11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever.
Come on.
And their dwelling place.
This is talking about the so-called white man. Wherever he went, he said his dwelling place is what?
And their dwelling places to all generations. They called their lands after their own name.
White people turned the lands after their name. That's why it's called Egypt. The land was once called Mizraim. Egypt is a Greek name. Right. That means bondage, place of slavery. They changed the name. Your last name was Israel. Now it was changed to Jenkins, Johnson. William's son of Williams. Johnson, son of Mr. John. You understand? Anderson, son of Mr. Anderson. You
Bring it
understand?
out!
That's why you have them names. All of this happened to so-called black people for breaking God's commandments.
That's right.
Now, not just us, but Hispanics and Native Americans as well. They went through the same thing. They'd be like, my name is Martinez. My name is Hernandez. My name is Cortez. Because they was conquered by the conquistadors.
Right.
Spanish conquerors. And they speak Spanish, and they made those individuals speak their language by the conquerors. You understand? They're Spaniards. You understand? So that's why we got. Read what you got. Read it again.
The book of Psalms chapter 49 and verse 11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations.
Stop. Go ahead.
They call their lands after their own names.
I want you to look at this. I'm going to tell you why it's scary. You should be frightened for black people. We need to be scared for black people right now. Black people really need to keep their head on the swivel. Because you got to understand something. If you don't know your history will repeat itself.
That's right.
The scripture says his judgments are like unto a ring. You know what that?
2 Ezra 5:42.
2 Ezra 5:42.
Yes, sir.
It's going to happen again. God said, because y'all will never learn y'all lesson. The same people who hate your guts will put you back in the same oppression they had as they once before. Donald Trump just won the presidency, he won the House, and he won the Senate. And he sat in the Supreme Court. Now, with all that power, what you think that man going to do?
Put us back in place.
Think about who his ancestors are. Read what you got.
2 Ezra chapter 5 and verse 42. And he said unto me, I will liken my judgment unto a ring.
Guess what? This happened to us before. We went through it before. Sold, whipped, castrated, imprisoned. Come here. Come on, man. Stand. My name is God. What's going on? What's your nationality according to the Bible? See that?
We always
was taught that.
I said, I know I'm Indian, though.
Yeah, you know you're Native American, right? So-called. Guess what? You should be from the tribe of Gad. That's an Israelite according to the Bible. God's chosen people. How you doing, my brother? We're teaching our people, we God's chosen people, the Israelites.
That's right.
And guess what? There's a way, in order for us to come from out of this decayed state that we're in, we got to keep God's commandments. Breaking God's commandments put us in a hellhole that we're in today.
What is a nation?
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord. His word